Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a deck profile for this Venusaur VMAX list that you see in front of you. The first thing that you might notice and what you might have saw in the title is that this deck runs 24 energy. That might seem a little bit over the top. Last year in the World Championships, not last year, 2 years ago now, in World Championships, both Kalic Lightner and Tordreklev had a Rishazar build that ran 18 fire energies. Well, this runs 24 energy, 20 basic grass, and Aurora at 3 capture. But this deck is building around the Venusaur VMAX, which has an attack for 2 colorless energy, and you do 30 damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon, and an attack for 2 grass and 2 colorless, do 210 damage, I believe it is. I think it's 210 damage. And you heal 30 damage from him. So, this deck is mainly focusing on the first attack. We also have this Cherrim here that accelerates as often as you like a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. So a VMAX, a GX, a V, a Prism Star, it does not accelerate to. So I think you can see where they're going. This is going to spam energy, and they're going to do a whole ton of damage with the Venusaur. But the only non-rule box Pokemon we play is the Cherrim, the Mew, and the Axew. But if you didn't play the Axew, then you'd have to accelerate the Cherrim, and Cherrim could just be bossed up, and they get rid of all your energy and your acceleration system. So instead, we do play the Axew, which has the Unnerve ability that makes it that any supporter cards or item cards that your opponent plays from their hand don't affect Axew. So that means it can't be bosses ordered up, it can't be crushing hammered, it can't be Pokemon captured, none of that. So this is where you're going to load all your energy. You're just going to have this Axew with like 10 energy on it, 9, 10 energy on it. And then the Mew, because we don't want them to be able to snipe it. That is one thing. Tag Bolts can, the Axew, Venom Shot can hit the Axew. So that Mew protects our Axew. But yeah, we're just going to be loading our energy on the Axew. No acceleration for the Venusaur because it's just 2 energy. We are playing 1 energy switch to try and switch an energy from like our Axew to him in case it does go crushing hammered off. 1 Crobat, 1 Dedenne as draw. 4 research. I just realized I did not put the number or the Marnies here, and I believe there is 2 Marnie. Yeah, there's 2 Marnie. So 2 Marnie in the deck. Sorry about that. So 2 Marnie. 4 research, 2 Marnie as our draw supporters, and 4 Turffield Stadium because we really just want to first turn attach the Venusaur, second turn evolve in the VMAX, accelerate a whole bunch of energy onto our Axew. So that Turffield will help us find our 2 grass stage 2. For a quick ball, so of course we just on our first turn we really want to get out that Venusaur and Archerubi. 2 Pokegear because research and Marnie. Hopefully you're going to be playing research everything. Research is what you want to be playing every single turn. And the two Marnies there just in case you don't have options, the option to go for the research. 2 EXP share, so we can save our energy that is on our Venusaur VMAX, so we can hit even harder with another Venusaur VMAX. So when our first Venusaur VMAX goes down, we don't lose 2 energy. We can usually move 1 or even 2 of them with our EXP shares. 1 Pokemon Communication. And this is just because Turffield Stadium, Pokemon Communication, can get you any Pokemon that you need. 1 energy switch. As I mentioned, you can switch from something that you accelerated with Cherrim onto your Venusaur in case energy gets crushing hammered off, or in case you start onto Dedenne, you might notice that there's no switch in this deck. You might have the energy switch onto Dedenne. I would want to buff up the energy switch count, maybe even add another switch. Either add more switches or more Aromatic Grass energies. And that's because Raichu can be a bit of an issue. Usually against Raichu, we're just gonna be one-shotting everything they have, so they're gonna try and emergency paralyze us, last ditch chance paralyze us. That's when you touch the Aromatic Grass energy, get out of that paralysis. But I would want a second, maybe even third Aromatic Grass energy. Only thing is that it's really hard to give up basic grass energies because Cherrim only accelerates basic grass energies. On a 3 capture energy because Does cost 2 colorless energy, which means we can use the capture energies to get out our Cherrims, get our Axew, get out our Mew. Yeah, 1 aromatic grass energy, and then 20 basic grass energy. So, yeah, that is the list. We're using Cherrim to accelerate onto Axew, and then do a whole load of damage with Venusaur. Now, I promise you this list works. I promise you. The 24 energy does work. Sometimes you end up with a hand because there's a whole bunch of energy, but you know, if you can manage to get out your Cherrim and your Axew and have a supporter in hand, then you're doing fine. You can just accelerate all those energies onto your Axew and then play the supporter, evolving your VMAX attach and do a whole bunch of damage. I got in turn 2 330 damage with this deck. The key number is 11. 11 makes you do 330 damage. Sometimes you can even get upwards of 13 energies. It's one-shotting anything in the game. Absolutely crazy. This deck, when it works, is very, very fun. I don't know if this is an exactly competitive deck, but it is a very fun deck to play, nonetheless. So that is going to be the list. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe if you want to see more deck profiles, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.